Norm Siebern, one of the former Kansas City A's. Norm, what comes to your mind when you think about your time in Kansas City with the A's?
Well, all I have is positive thoughts. I had such a great time here with Kansas City. I was traded here from the Yankees, and people thought, well, gee whiz, you're going from New York to Kansas City. And I told them, I said, no, listen, I'm a native Missourian. And I've been to Kansas City. I love Kansas City. And, it's a great thing for me to be able to come back here and play ball for the A's.
Now, what's your favorite story about Charlie Finley?
Charlie Finley, I don't know, of course, the first thing that comes to mind, of course, his name was Charles O. Finley. I don't know what the O stand for, but we all knew it stood for owner, because he made everybody know that he owned the ball club and nobody else was going to mess around with it. He had the final say-so, which was fine. He put all the money into it, so it was his bucks. And, of course, he took over from Arnold Johnson, and Arnold was, I enjoyed playing for him in 1960, before he left and Charlie took over. But, Charlie, he came in here and he had some innovative ideas, and, he wanted to come out with the gold and green uniform. I don't know if you remember the gold and green uniform, but I was the model for it since I lived here. And, I had to go down and take my picture in the gold and green uniform, and I was, quite frankly, embarrassed to death, because nobody wore gold and green, for crying out loud, not to play baseball. But, we did it and it went on, and, it turned out that most ball clubs did, change their uniform on down the line. And so, it worked out well.
What does it mean for you to get to come back and spend some time with some of your former teammates out here?
Well, it's just very gratifying. I just really appreciate the opportunity to come back and the invitation, quite frankly, and it's just so super to see all, my former teammates, a lot of my former teammates, and, we had a good rapport. We had good personnel. They got along very, very well together. And so it's just a real joy to come back and be part of it.
And so many of these guys out here, young, just starting out their careers, what would your message be to them as far as what they need to do to succeed? Or
the only thing you do is give it 100%. Really go out there and, give it to, whatever your maximum ability is, and just hope for the best. It's a tough, competitive business. But, a lot of times if you give it your best, you'll win out in the end. And so that happened for me, and hopefully for the guys that, in the future.
Well, we have a player in right field, Ray Sadler, who hit 100 RBIs last year, which was pretty incredible for 100 games. But you had a year with, if I remember correctly, 25 home runs and 114 or 117 RBIs?
Yeah, that 1962. That was my prime year, quite frankly, here in my career and here in Kansas City. But I had a chance to 308. But I had a chance to lead the league in both RBIs and runs scored, which I got beat out by both. I had Harmon Killebrew beat me out in RBIs by 1 or 2, and Albie Pearson beat me out by runs scored by 1. So I came in second in both categories, but we had an excellent offensive team. We had some guys that could hit. We had Dick Hauser started out, he was our leadoff hitter. We had Jerry Lumpy hit third, Wayne Causey hit second, and I hit fourth, and Manny Jimenez hit fifth. So what I'm saying is we had a good offensive ball club that, knew how to win and how to get on base and score runs.
Well, Norm, we appreciate your time. We're glad you're able to make it from Florida. You're living down in Florida?
Yes, I live in Naples, Florida. I've been down there for a while. I'm an old retiree, but they treat me well down there, and I do enjoy, being down in the South.
Well, we appreciate you coming back for the reunion. We look forward to seeing you again next year.
Thank you. It's a pleasure being here. I appreciate your comments.